Tonight's the night for football, everybody. And the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, here's Miles Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. McCarthy going to keep it himself. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A less than ideal third and 8 here. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Ready, break!
Putting a receiver in motion. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Motioning one of the tight ends. This is Mason on second down. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with third and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Going on third, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got a man in motion. Man in motion, out of the slot. On first down, it's Mason. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Lightning 18.
McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
26-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back sent in motion left. Again, McCarthy to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Ready? Bravo waiting. Let's go.
Mason gets it on the counter. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
19.
Running back motions right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
A 22-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings take over a little ways beyond midfield. They're at the 46-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They send a man in motion. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Running a screen now for Jones. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first.
Vegas!
First down, Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears. They've got first and 10 right along the 20. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready to run. Vegas, Vegas. Punch scores, yes, 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 yes. Combo.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set. Travel. Go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Finds his target, Mason. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
I'll give it to Mason. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Travel 80. Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Running once more with Mason. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready up.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Man in motion here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 3.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Well, Jones's got it, right side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
It's a
They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What is up? Punch square, punch square, punch, yes, 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 yes.
Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready to go.
Williams on 1st down. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punch square, punch square.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes, 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 yes.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas. Punch squares, yes, 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 yes.
Trying to throw this from the gun. The throw left side finds Burden. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What is it on? Yes, yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas.
To throw is Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, it's Williams. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Third and goal, it's Williams. Vacates quickly left side. And they take this in for the score. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 3. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down. We'll send him over right. Second and 10, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Addison going in motion right. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call
No.
we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Williams to throw on first. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10.
They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? That's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. A give to Mason. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Hop, 70, hop, hop, hop.
Another run for Mason. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's third down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set.
They send a tight end in motion. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready up.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Back at 60, Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Vegas, Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Williams with 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
19,
On play action now, McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And they bring him down around the 34.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They're knocking away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams headed out right. Odunze's got it right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 2. Williams. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Vegas, Vegas!
1st down, Williams to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Yes, 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 yes! Punch first, punch first, punch first!
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. Get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st down, here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Vegas, Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Drops it underneath. Swift. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
What is up?
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Yes, yes, yes!
You're going to try to throw for it. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. They'll run here with Mason. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on first. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McCarthy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams set to pass. That's more of the catch out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds, defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Mason gets it from the gun. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Man in motion, headed right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
A lot of pressure on this kid for Will Reichert. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So this is going to be a delay and maybe a chance for them to realize they should get the field goal team out of there at this distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Toss play, Swift. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
45-yard line.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mason. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw it. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Off the option, Mason. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have taken the lead late.
Minnesota.
It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Watch scores, watch scores, watch scores. Yes. Vegas.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Number 2, DJ Moore. It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Yes. Watch scores, yes. Cover.
Setting up to pass. He's got more once again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Vegas. Yes. Watch scores. Yes. Vegas. Yes.
Back to throw. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Yes. Vegas. Yes.
Here's Williams again. It's his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Yes. Cover. Vegas.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. And that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears come away with a win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.